Guys, good morning, all of you. Last session, we discussed about multi-threading, right? Multi-threading. In the multi-threading, we discussed about like what is multi-threading, how many ways you can create the multi-threading. There are two ways. One is by extending the thread class. Second one is the by implementing runnable interface. And after that, we discussed about thread priorities and all and thread life cycle. Okay. So in the multi-threading concept, very important area is synchronization. Synchronization. Synchronization meaning it can allow only one person at a time. It can allow only one thread at a time to avoid data inconsistency problem. To avoid data inconsistency problem. So what does it mean data inconsistency problem? That already we discussed in the last session. Data inconsistency problem. To avoid the data inconsistency problem. I hope you guys are clear what I'm saying. Synchronization meaning it can allow only one thread at a time to avoid data inconsistency problem. Data inconsistency problem. Okay, so in the last session, like I taken one diagram and then I showed you like then some examples, right? So, for example, here I am going to the directory program and then if you come here, how actually it is. This is the simple logic I written. The logic is print number is the method and this method I am declared like as the synchronized. Now, which method is this one? This is the synchronized method. Synchronized method meaning it can allow only one person at a time. It can allow only one person at a time. For example, if I am remove this one and remaining everything is the same. Remaining everything is the same. Remaining everything is the same. For example, this is not a synchronized method, right? If I run this program, you guys can see how the data it is meaning the method is allowing. There are two threads which I created in the last session, right? One thread is the Rani thread, second thread is the Raju thread. Okay, if I not declare it as the with a synchronized keyword, so it is parallelly allowing two threads at a time. Two threads at a time. If I run this program, you guys can please see Rani, Raju, Rani, Raju, Rani, Raju. It is allowing two threads. I don't want to allow two threads at a time. I want to allow only one thread. So after execution of one thread task, then only I need to allow the second thread. This is my scenario. So if you want to that kind of scenario, then that method you can declare with synchronized keyword. Synchronized keyword. Synchronized keyword. Now I am saving the program. And if I run the program, you guys see here Rani. Only first it is allowing the only Rani. Rani 0, Rani 1, Rani 2, Rani 3, Rani 4, Rani 5. After Rani execution task has completed, then only it will allow to the Raju. Then only it will allow to the Raju. I hope you guys are clear. you not defined as a synchronize keyword, then it can the method normal method it can allow multiple threads at a time. I don't want to allow multiple threads at a time. I want to allow the threads order wise, one after another. So if you want to execute the threads order wise, then any method you can declare with the synchronized. So in this case also I declare with the synchronized. So when I declare with the synchronized keyword, so when I run the program, you can see here all the methods are printing. I would say there are two threads I created, right? This is the one thread and this is the one thread, and I'm calling the two threads. When I'm calling the two threads, so the controller will go to the print method, and first thread will be executed 5 times. There is a loop we taken, right? So based on the condition, based on the iteration, it will iterate 5 times. So after completion of first thread execution, then only second thread will start execution. Then only the second thread will start execution. Now if I run the program, you guys see here, first run is printing, run is printing, run is printing. After that, Razu is printing, Razu is printing. So this is the purpose of synchronized keyword. This is the purpose of synchronized keyword. I hope you guys are clear. What does it mean by synchronization? So synchronization we will use regularly. So you guys also should be familiar. I hope you guys are clear. Synchronize, it can allow only one thread at a time. So it can allow second thread after one first thread execution got completed. Orderwise it can allow. Synchronize meaning it can allow the threads orderwise. It can allow the threads orderwise. This is all about thread synchronization. We can declare the method by we can declare the method using synchronized keyword. Synchronized is the keyword. Synchronized is the keyword. Only simply you can define the synchronized. Any method if you can declare with the synchronized keyword, then that method it can allow only one thread at a time. Can allow only one thread at a time. It can allow only one thread at a time. I hope you guys are clear with my statements. Once you are clear with these statements, next you can jump to next topic, that is collections. So next you have concept, guys, collections. So why the people they bring the collections topics in front of us? Because before collections we have the concept that is arrays. Arrays. So what is arrays? Arrays is the object which is used to store the group of values. Okay, and in arrays the size is fixed. Array is the static object. If you define the size, so we cannot increase the size at runtime. Arrays does not have predefined methods. Okay, there are some drawbacks. There are some drawbacks in the arrays. That is the reason JDK team they bring us collections topic in front of us. So we can say collections is the advance of arrays. Whatever the drawbacks we have in the arrays, that we can overcome, that we can overcome in the collections. That we can overcome in the collections. For example, here arrays can hold only homogeneous. Arrays can hold homogeneous values. Homogeneous values, and arrays is the fixed. Arrays is the static objects, means we need to declare, we need to specify size of the array at the time of declaration. Size of the array at the time of at the time of array declaration. Array declaration. Okay. Now I want to show the some integer values. If I want to show the integer values, normally how could I store int array symbol and variable name? So I can show like this, right? Like some 10, 20, 30, and 40. This is with respect to integer values. If I would like to show the string values, so in that case also, I need to define like this, are equal to, and Java and JS and React. Okay, fine. This is homogeneous, meaning it can hold only one value. It can hold only one value. But here, in case of collections, you can overcome this issue. If you create object for the collections, you can store any value. That might be the integer, that might be the number, that might be the anything. Any value can store. So the thing is, collections is the advanced concept of the arrays. Arrays don't have any predefined methods. Arrays don't have any predefined methods. Any predefined methods. Arrays don't have any predefined methods. Arrays don't have dynamic nature. Dynamic nature. Dynamic nature. So these are the some drawbacks in the arrays. How we can overcome? Above all the problems, we can overcome. We can overcome using collections topic. Collections in Java. Collections in Java. What is collection? Collection is the framework. Collection is the framework. Collection is the framework. Collection is the framework. Again, what does it mean by framework? Framework means which contains a set of classes and interfaces. Framework means it contains set of classes and interface. Classes and interfaces. Okay. You said other side. Add the picture. Guys, are you guys clear with my statements? In arrays, we have some drawbacks. What are the drawbacks? Arrays can hold the homogeneous, and arrays is the static objects, and we need to specify the type of size of array at the time of declaration. And next one is this is the values. So here it is holding only integer values, and in this line it is holding only string values. Only string values. Arrays don't have any predefined methods to perform any operations further. Next one is arrays don't have dynamic nature. So once you define the size at the time of declaration, you cannot add any values. You cannot add any values. So this is the one drawback. These are the drawbacks. This array is the homogeneous, right? The homogeneous meaning it can hold only one value. So this is also we can overcome in arrays. Meaning how we can overcome? So instead of declaring with the integer, you can declare with the object. You can declare with the object. For example, if I declare with the object, and the variable name is I can mention like as array. So in this case, object meaning it can hold any value like 60, and I can say some Java, uh, like some double value I would like to take like this. Meaning array also can hold array also can hold heterogeneous values. If you defined with any specific data, it can hold only the specific values. I don't want to add the specific values. I want to add all the values. Then you can define with the object. Then it can hold all the values. So you can say arrays is also heterogeneous. When you declare with the object, arrays also heterogeneous. It can also hold all the values. But here the thing is, arrays is the fixed size. Arrays is the fixed size. Okay, arrays arrays is the fixed size. Arrays don't have any dynamic nature. Okay, so that is the reason JDK team they bring us the concept that is the collections topic. Collections topic. So collection is the framework, and framework meaning it contains set of classes and interfaces. Normally, I will tell you some examples. For example, if you want to make the biryani, so what is the process you will follow? Normally, you can purchase rice, and the process are required for the biryani, and you can buy all the groceries and all the equipments required for the biryani. And once you purchase, I would say you kept a bowl on the stove. You need to pour the water into that bowl, and you have to keep some rice, and so it will take 1 hour of time, right? That is the process of making biryani. So that is scenario number one. Scenario number two is if you want to prepare the Maggi. In the scenario number one, for biryani, everything I need to purchase. In the scenario number two, I need to make one Maggi. If I want to make the Maggi, already everything is ready made, like a masala, uh, that raw material, everything already available. So simply I will go to the market, I can purchase, and then I can make the biryani within 2 minutes. So framework meaning framework is also similar to Maggi. It contains all the set of classes and interfaces already ready-made, meaning that grocery is already available. So simply you can start the stove, can put the bowl, and then you can make the Maggi. It will take 2 minutes after. So similarly in Java also, collections is the framework. Collections is the framework, and it contains all the predefined classes and interfaces, and with the help of those who can develop the projects very easy. Now collections is also interface. Collections interface meaning framework meaning it contains all the predefined classes and interfaces. So in the entire collections topic we will use all predefined methods and all predefined interfaces and all predefined classes. So entire collections topic we will do the same thing. Okay? Okay, fine. Now the question is, what is collection? Collection is the framework, and collection it contains set of classes and interface. Now the question is collection. Collection is the interface. What is collection? In the interview perspective, they will ask the difference between what is the difference between collection and collections. Collection and collections. Collections. Okay, first we'll go with the collection. Collection meaning collection is the predefined interface. Predefined interface which is available in java.util package. Java.util package. So collections, every predefined class and every classes are coming from the same package. That is java.util package. Okay. Okay. Collections Collection is the predefined interface. Collection is the predefined interface which is available in the java.util package. Java.util. What is the purpose of collections? What is the purpose of collections? Is there any need of collections in Java? Yes, collections which is used to store the group of objects, group of objects, group of objects. Are you guys clear with my statements? So collections have the collection hierarchy. Collection have the collection hierarchy. Collection hierarchy also very important. And if I show you that hierarchy, normally I can come and then I can show you the collection hierarchy is very important actually. I can look for the collection hierarchy. Collection hierarchy in Java. So see here, I will go with any one of these. If you see this diagram, this is not clear, right? We'll open another one. All hierarchies are the same. You have to understand the concept of it. Okay. So this I would like to try to open this one. See this. So red color boxes are belong to interfaces. Okay, and normal green boxes are belong to classes. Classes. Okay. Now collection is the interface. This collection parent interface is parent one is iterable, and iterable parent is the object. So object is the directly or indirectly parent class for all the interfaces and classes in the Java. Okay, object, iterable, and collections. And the collections, we have there are three interfaces. What are the three? List, queue, and setter. List, queue, and setter. Again, under the list, we have the four classes. What are the four classes? Array list, linked list, vector, and stack. Right? Under the queue, we have priority queue and array queue. Next, under the set we have hash set, linked hash set, and tree set. Tree set are coming from the shorted set. I hope you guys are clear. So everybody, you have to remember this diagram. Remembering diagram is also very easy. First one is the iterable. So iterable child interface is the collection. Collection have again three child interfaces. One is the list, queue, and set. So every interface have the subclasses, implementation classes, or like I would say array list, linked list, vector, stack. And under the queue, we have the priority queue, array queue, and under the set, we have the hash set, linked hash set, and tree set. Then what is the purpose of all these three interfaces? I will show you here. The purpose of collections. Collections, you guys are clear, which is used to store the group of objects. Okay, fine, very good. Now come to the list. What is the purpose of list? List is also which is used to store the group of objects only. Store the group of objects. Group of objects. Next come to setter. Queue and setter. Queue. This purpose is also which is used to store the group of objects. Group of objects. And next come to set. Set is also which is used to store the group of objects. All the interfaces main purpose is to show the group of objects only, guys. Then all the interfaces main purpose is to show the group of objects. Then why the people they are taking three interfaces, meaning all, like list, queue, set, all three interfaces main purpose is to store the group of objects only. Only the difference is data structure and the way of storing the values. The main concept, the main purpose of collections is to store the group of values, and collections is the dynamic nature. So that point you can make sure how to add. Collections have dynamic nature. We can add the values in collections. We can add the values dynamically. In collections, we can add the values. We can add the values dynamically. Dynamically. Okay. Hmm. A list main purpose is which is used to store the group of objects. Queue purpose is also same. Set purpose is also same. Only the thing is the data structure, the way of it is storing the values. The way of it is storing the values. So a list is the interface, right? Interface contain which methods? Interface contains which method, guys? We are discussing about the list. First point, what is the list? List is the list is the predefined interface, predefined interface which is available in which is available in java.util package. That is the first point, java.util package. And the second point is the purpose of list is which is used to store the group of objects. That is the second point. That is the second point. Next, third point is list is the list is the child interface for the child child interface for the list is the child interface for the collection interface. Collection interface. Collection interface. So in the interface concept we already discussed. You like it or you don't like it. Interface contains only abstract methods. Okay, list is also list is also interface, right? And in this list have there are many predefined methods. In this list have there are many predefined methods. What are the predefined methods? So list interface contains many predefined methods. Many predefined methods. What are the methods we have? Like I would say add method, which is used to add the values to the object, which is used to add the values to the um, method. Normally there is one document, right? The document also you can go and then you can check. For example, there is a document, right, which I shared with you. Java SC8 document, and this is the standard document. So in this, I would like to go to the interfaces. I am going to the packages. In that packages, I would like to go to the collections. This is the interfaces collection. In that collections, I am discussing about the list, right? This is the list interface. Simply, I am going to that, and this is complete information of the list interface. This is the complete. This is the stereoscopes. Okay. Now come to here. Come down. These are all the methods, guys. These all are which methods? These all are abstract methods. Okay, abstract methods you can declare in the interface. That methods implementations you can provide in other classes. These all are the methods. Add method, uh, add all method, clear method, contains all method, equals method, get method, hash code method, is empty method, iterate method, list iterator method. Should I by heart these all the methods? No need. Why? Because already document is there. I if I know like only the thing is I want to know how, when, at what time we'll go to use these all the methods. I don't need to by heart these all the methods. Okay. So simply if you come to the document, there clear information we have, right? Add method, add all clear method, contains all method, equals method, uh, next get method, hash code method, is empty method, list. These are all the methods. These all are the methods. Okay. So list interface contains many predefined methods. With the help of these predefined, uh, I hope you guys are clear. Add all method. Next, we have contains method. Next, we have get method. Get method. So contains add all method meaning, which is used to add all the values from one object to another object. Another object. Okay. Contains contains meaning, which is used to check the value is present in the object or not. The value is present in the object or not. Present in the object or not. Get value, which is used to get the value from the object, which is used to get the value from the, guys, collections topic is very easy topic. Okay. Which is used to get the value from the object. Get the value from the object. I hope you guys are clear with my statements. What I said. What is a list? List is the interface. The purpose of list, which is used to store the group of objects, and the list contains there are many predefined methods. Where can I see all predefined methods? There is a document. There is a document. Yes or not? Document. This is the document. If you go to that document, and these all the methods. These all the method, list iterator method, which is used to retrieve the values forward direction, list iterator, which is used to for retrieve the values forward and backward direction, is empty, remove. In the name itself, you have the meaning. Remove meaning, if you want to remove the value, you can use the remove method. All, if you see the method names itself, you can get the clarity. What is the purpose of that one? Okay. Okay, fine. Now, collections have the interfaces, predefined interfaces. Now the next point is list interface contains implementation classes. Have pre List interface have implementation classes. Implementation classes are like below. We have first one is array list. First one is array list. Second one is linked list. Linked list. And third one is vector. And fourth one is stack. Are you guys clear with my statements? List is the interface. List contains four implementation classes. These are the abstract classes, right? Abstract methods. We can provide the implementation in other classes. List is also predefined interface. It contains, there are four implementation classes. What are the four implementation classes we have? Array list, linked list, vector, stack. Array list, linked list, vector, and stack. Uh, we'll go with the one by one. First, we'll go with the array list. First, we'll go with the array list. What is the first point for the array list? Array list is the predefined Array list is the predefined implementation class for the implementation class for the list interface. List interface which is available in which package? Java.util package. Guys, collections, all the topics are belong to Java.util package. Java.util package. Next point is the purpose of array list. The purpose of array list is which is used to store the group of objects only. How it can, the way of storing the values, it can store the values based on the index positions. You know already arrays, right? What is the beauty of array? Beauty of array, it can store the values, it can retrieve the values based on the index positions. Here also, array list also it can follow the data structure is array list. Array list. So the main purpose of array list is which is used to store the group of objects only. Store the group of objects. It can store the values and it can follow the data structure is arrays. It can follow data structure is arrays. Data structure is arrays. Arrays meaning it can store the values, it can retrieve the values based on the index positions, it can store the values and it can retrieve the values based on the index positions, based on the index positions. Are you guys clear with my statement? It can follow the data structure is arrays. It can store the values, it can retrieve the values based on the index positions. So here you have to remember there are 5 points actually. So in array list, insertion order is preserved. Insertion order is insertion order is preserved. Insertion order meaning however you added the values, okay, however you added the values, it will be stored the same values in the same order. That is called insertion order. Insertion order is preserved. Next up, it allows the homogeneous homogeneous values meaning any value can add string, double, any value can add. Next up, insertion order is preserved, it can allow the homogeneous values. Next one is it can allow duplicate values. Duplicate values meaning same values, it can allow the duplicate values. And next point is it can allow null values. Null values. So these are the few points you have to remember with respect to array list, guys. The main purpose is which is used to store the group of objects, and array list is the predefined implementation class for the list interface which is available in the java.util package, and it can follow the data structure is array and insertion. These are the 4 points we have to remember. Insertion order preserved, it can allow the homogeneous values, it allows the duplicate values, and it can allow the null values. Okay, come to here. I am coming to the IDE, and then here itself I can write a program and then I can show you whatever the points we are discussing. The same points, practical also same or not, we can see the practical as well. Through programmaticals also we can try to understand. So where actually I would like to go, there is a show view option window, show view, and then there is a I'm going with any project. Here I would like to create the package. I can mention the topic is collections. dot programs. Here you can do the look for the package. Okay, now should give the package name collections dot programs. Okay, package got created and inside I am creating. So the class is any class you can take. Now I am taking the class name is some demo class. Demo is the class name I am taking. Okay, yeah, this is normal Java class, right? Okay, now come to the collections. Which class we are discussing? We are discussing about the array list. Array list is the predefined one or a user defined one? This is this one. This is the predefined one. And I want to use predefined class in this class. How could I? We need to create the objects. With the help of objects only, you can able to access the predefined classes from one class to another class. So I am taking the main method, and here I am establish the relation between two classes. How I am making the connection between them? New array list uh, object got created, and this I am storing in one reference variable. That reference variable data type is array list. Are you guys clear with my statements? Import java.util package. Why? Because collections all interfaces and classes are coming from java.util package only. Okay, fine. Now I want to store the values. If you want to store the values, there is a method add. These methods are coming from which interface? List interface. Okay, so that is the reason I can able to access these all the methods. Add here I can able to add some 900. Next al dot add string values also can able to add. Uh, you guys see here. So first we'll try to understand one by one. Uh, uh, these points are clear. These all are predefined clear. Now we'll try to understand these 4 points. Insertion order is preserved. Insertion order meaning, so see, come to here. How I added the values. These values internally will be stored based on the arrays. Meaning this value will be stored at the index position 0. This value will be stored at the index position 0. This will be stored index position 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Okay. Uh, Now insertion order is preserved meaning how I added the values to the object. Same way it is also preserved, and when I try to print the values, so it will be print the values in the same way. AL I'm saving this one, and then if I run this one, you guys see here 900 Java 800. So my statement is true or not? It is following the insertion or not? Yes, it is following the insertion or not? Following, right? How I added the values, it is also printing the same way. Meaning this statement is correct, right? Okay. Next, it allows the homogeneous values. Homogeneous values meaning, so I taken all kind of data types, meaning integer values I taken, and string values I taken, meaning it is allowing homogeneous values. And this statement is also correct or not? Guys, correct or not? Correct. Next, duplicate values. Next, third statement is duplicate values. For example, I am copying this one, and now if you see here, this is duplicate value or not? Why? Because the same value already exists, right? Again, the same value I would like to try to add. Then, if I second time if I try to add, then that value is called duplicate value. It is allowing or not, you can check. I can save the program and you can run the program. See here, already I added at the index position 0. When I try to add again the duplicate value, it is allowing. It is allowing. It allows the duplicate values. Are you guys clear with my statements or not? Next point is null values, guys. Null values. Null values mean add dot inside I can mention null. Null. I can save this one. I can print this one. You see here, null values also it is accepting. Null is also it is accepting. So in the interview perspective, if anybody they will ask about array list, could you please explain about array list? What you guys tell the answer? Array list is the predefined implementation class for the list interface, which is available in Java.util package, which is used to store the group of objects. It can follow the data structure is array. Insertion order is preserved. It allows the homogeneous values. It allows the duplicate values. It allows the null values. This is the answer we have to tell. This is clear. Anyone have any issues in case of array list? No, default values we want to use here. That is the data types. Okay, here only we are assigning the values. This is the object. It will consider like as the null value. Uh, Default values, for example, this is the 900, right? If I will not assign any value, then it won't take actually. At least you have to mention either null. If you don't want to take any values, then you need to mention null. If you if you'll leave as empty, then it will throw the error. So we have to compulsory assign the values. Compulsory we have to assign the values. If you don't want to assign the values, we have to mention the null values. Okay, these are the 4 points we have to keep in mind. Insertion order is preserved. It allows the homogeneous values. It allows the duplicate values. It can allow the null values. This is clear. Anyone have any issues? If you have any issues, please let me know. Any issues, anyone? Okay, fine. I hope no issues, right? Okay. If you are clear with the okay with the array list, next concept you have linked list, guys. Linked list. If you understand the scenario of array list, then you can easily manage linked list as well. Come to the first point. What is the first point? What is the first point, guys? Array list, linked list is the predefined implementation class for the list interface. Linked list is the predefined interface for the list interface, which is available in java.util package. Java.util package. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Very good. Next, the purpose of linked list, which is used to, mm, which is used to, for what, guys? To store the group of objects. To store the group of objects. To store the group of objects. Next one is a linked list follow the data structure is node structure. It can follow the data structure is node type. For example, I want to store the values like sub 90, 80. So in this case, in the Linked list, what happens internally? Nodes will be created. Node number one, node number two, and node number three, like this. Okay, so the first initial value it will be stored here, 90 and 80 and some 70 and some 60. Okay, there is a connection between each node. There is a double links. So this is called node, and there is a connection between each node. There we will mention the no. This is called doubly linked. It linked with the doubly linked. Okay, so like that our values will be stored. But in case of arrays, in case of array list, all the values will be stored like this. In case of array list, values will be stored based on the index point. 0 is the 0, 1, 2, this is the 3, this is the 4, this is the 5, right? This is the 5. First value will be stored here like this. It will be stored based on the index, but here the values will be stored doubly linked list. So here you can say it will follow the doubly linked list data structure. Double linked list data structure. Data structure. Okay. Okay. Hmm. These 3 points are clear. Next up, come to the next point is whatever the points it is allowing. Insertion order is preserved. It allows the homogeneous value. It allows the duplicate values. It allows the null values. Linked list also follow the same values, guys. It also follow the same values. If you only the difference between the array list and linked list is only the difference is data structure. Now we'll see like what I said that is true or not. We'll cross verify 1 second. So there is a array list, right? Instead of array list, I am changing to linked list. I am changing to linked list. So simply I am changing to linked list, and here also I am changing to linked list. Okay. Simply here I need to import the package as well. Java.t package. If I save the program, if I run the program, you guys can you see here. First, what is the first point? Insertion order is preserved. How I added the values? 900 and Java 800 Java. It is also printing the same order or not? Yes. Which meaning insertion order is preserved. Insertion order is preserved. Next one is guys. Next point is what guys? Are you guys sleeping or what? This is done. What is the second point? It allows the homogeneous values. How? What are the values I added? Integer values I added and string values I added. Yes or not? Now the what does it mean? It is allowing the homogeneous values or not? Yes or not? Yes. Homogeneous values also added. Okay, fine, very good. Next, what is the third one? It allows the duplicate values. Come to here. 900 already there. Again, I am trying to add the same duplicate value. That is, it is allowing or not? Yes, it is also allowing. Next point is null values. Null values also it is allowing or not? It is allowing the null values also, guys. Now, all are the same. Array list and linked list is the same. Then what is the difference between the linked list and array list? In the interview perspective, they will ask. So all are the same. Then what is the difference between the array list and linked list? There are few differences, guys. What are the few differences? It will follow the data structure is arrays. In case of linked list, it will follow the data structure is doubly linked list. So there are some other differences also. For example, Memory wise, linked list is the better. Memory wise, linked list is the better. Performance wise, array list is the better. So based on the situation, we will choose either array list, either linked list. Performance wise, array list is the better. Memory wise, linked list is the better. Okay. So this is the scenario of array list and linked list. I hope you guys are clear. I hope you guys are clear, right? This is clear. Two scenarios are clear. Or any confusion anyone? Guys, collection topic is very easy. If you understand the concept, collection topic is very easy. I hope you guys are clear with this array list and linked list, right? Right or not? Next one we have concept is that is vector, guys. Vector. Vector also, see, come to here. Vector. What is vector? Vector is the predefined implementation class for the predefined implementation implementation class for the list interface. List interface. Okay. Next point is vector which is used to vector which is used to store the group of objects. Store the group of objects. Come to the next line. This vector is also follow the arrays. Like in arrays, we can store the values, we can retrieve the values based on the index position, right? Then what is the difference between the array list and vector? Array list does not follow. Array list is not a synchronized, but vector is the synchronized. Already you know what is synchronized. What is synchronized? It can allow only one thread at a time. So when the requirement is store the group of values that should be the synchronized, then we're going to go with the vector. Are you guys clear with my statements? When the requirement is synchronized, storing the values with a group of objects with synchronized, we will go with the vector. Requirement is not synchronized, then we will go ahead with the array list. So here also it can follow the data structure is array, but it is synchronized. But it is synchronized. Synchronized, but it is synchronized. Okay. Now come to here. Whatever the points it is following, it will also follow the same points. It will also follow the same points. And you want to clarity, come to here and change to vector. Change to vector. And here also I am changing to vector. See here. It is also following the same rules or not? Yes. Yes. If you see here, if you learn one concept, you can easily write three programs. If you purchase one product, you can get other two extra products. Yes or not? Yes or not, guys? Buy one, get two. Not buy one, get one. Buy one, get two. Yes or not? Buy one, get two. So if you learn array list, you can get linked list, vector as well. Vector as well. All the points are common. Only little difference you have to understand. This is all about vector. Now come to the stack. Come to the stack. So stack is also, first point is Stack is the predefined interface class for the stack is the predefined class. Stack is the predefined class. Stack is the predefined class which is available in the Java.util package, which is available in the Java.util package. Java.util package. Next point is come to the next point, which is used to store group of objects, which is used to group of objects. Next point is data structure for the stack is it stack follows the data structure is stack follows the data structure is LIFO, FIFO, first in first out, LIFO, last in first out. Stack follows the data structure is LIFO. LIFO meaning last in first out. Last in first out. Last in first out. So all our browsers will follow the same data structure. For example, so whatever I recently searched in my browser, that will be displayed in the top of the history. Top of that history, right? So stack is also follow the same data structure, that is LIFO. Last in first out. Whatever the recently I said, that value will be it can retrieve first time. It can retrieve at first time. It can retrieve at first time. So for example, so here the methods are also different. Like if you want to push the value, then there is a different methods here. In stack have methods to push the values. Stack have predefined methods to perform operations. To perform operations, the methods are below. Like push method, next peak method, pop method, pop method. These are the mostly you will use the push method. For example, I can write a program on it and then I'll show you. Come to here. Hmm. Create a object for the stack class. Stack s equal to new stack. Hmm. Push the values. I am pushing the values. Push method. Any value can push. For example, if I push the values, in this case, what happens actually? 80, 70, and some 60. Oh. What happens actually in this scenario? You can assume there is a one drum. So this value I am pushing from there to here. This is it contains some layers like this. So first value I will push here by using push method. I kept the value 90 here. Okay, fine. And the second value again I can push in the here 80. Third value I can push here 70, and fourth value again I can push 60. Okay, see here, whatever the last value, last in first route. So it is following the same or not? It is following the same. It is following the same. Okay, so that's it, guys. All values are coming. Now next we'll try to see remaining. It is following the insertion order or not? Insertion order is following. Next one is I can copy these two, and then we'll try to add some string value and duplicate values, and I can add another values as well. See here, it is also following all the rules. What are the rules? These are all the rules. Only methods is the different, but it will follow the same rules. Yes or not? Insertion order also followed, homogeneous also allowed, and it allow the duplicate values, and it allow the null values also. Peak and pop method meaning there are the two methods. Peak method which actually taking the highest value. But we'll check with this one. Is dot peak method. Next one is come to here. Is dot pop method. So, so there is a difference between peak and pop method. Normally the concept is this one, and after that there is a difference between peak and pop method. We can check with that one. What is the difference between peak and pop method? See here, there are all the methods. There is a little difference between peak and pop methods. So peak method does not remove, and it can allow the top element without modifying the stack. So if you want to know how this is working and all, remove this one, and if you run this one, see here, it is printing the top element, not the top element. It is printing the first element. So this value will be stored. This is the stack, right? For example, this is the stack, right? This value will be stored at the bottom 90, and this value will be stored 80, and like this. And when you mention the peak, it will be print the 60 value, because this is the first of this data structure. First of this data structure. If this data structure have the null values, then obviously it will print the null values. Okay. So apart from that null values, if it has any integer values, so always peak means, so it will print the first value. It will print the last modified. Come to here. There is a difference between peak and pop. This is the element it will print by the I would say first element of that object, and pop meaning you can see here. See here, peak is the element where you can get the topmost element of the stack. Come to here. Uh, it is for deleting. Whatever the topmost value will be there, it can delete that one. Okay. For example, if I try to print the array now, system.out.println. Now if I print this one, now you can see this value will be removed. Okay. I'll cascade with my statements. Pop element which is used to delete the top element of the stack, which is used to delete the top element of the stack, and peak element uh, which is used to display the top element of the stack. So these are the points you have to understand. Okay, if you are familiar with this one, then you are comfortable with these all the areas. I hope you guys are clear. What is collections and what are the areas we cover, right? So I hope everybody is clear, right? So the same document I am saving, and then I can upload to the document as well.